Hey everybody, this is Leslie again. I am back. Here's Splat because we're cooking. I forgot to put him up. So we just had a bad connection. I restarted my broadcast. Can you guys tell me how this one rolls? If it looks good to you guys on Periscope, please. Oh, you guys are fast, inviting followers already. Can you let me know? Do we have a good connection on Periscope? Looks good. Okay. I think I forget. I haven't started my Facebook Live yet, but I think that I forget that that I have to take one off of Wi-Fi and run one off data and one off the other. So I think I fixed that problem. It's a learning curve. So I'm going to go on and go Facebook Live right now. Thank you guys for sharing out here on Periscope. We'll be broadcasting in two places. So if I'm not looking at this camera all the time, you'll know that I'm not a crazy person. It's kind of like a live studio audience. I know. It's just a mess right now. So here we go. Here's a smiley face right now. All right, so we're going to start our broadcast over on Facebook, and you guys hang with me, and I'll introduce myself, and we'll start from the beginning. I got to adjust that camera, though, over there, so give me just a second. Sorry, guys. Hang with me. Hang with me. Oops, not that part. Still learning. You're jealous of my Facebook broadcast? Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm pretty jazzed about it, so... yeah, it's pretty exciting that we can do both nowadays. So my big giant head over here on Facebook. Robin, come help. He's not even here. I'm here by myself, which makes it even worse. I'm here by my little bitty self. Okay, now we're going to go live on Facebook, and hopefully we're not all wonked out over here as well. So ready, set, go. Okay, here we go. I am totally working it, Moira. Hi, everybody on Facebook. My name is Leslie. I have a website, GoToKitchens.com. There is nothing for sale over at GoToKitchens. The only thing that I want you to buy is I want you to buy into your own health. If you are on Periscope, if you could just share out right down here in the corner, I would appreciate it. We're going to be making one of my favorite dishes for lunch, and we're going to be doing that right now. So let's get started. The first thing that this starts with, and I'm sorry that on Facebook you can't see it just perfectly perfect. Maybe I can turn it just a little bit. Give me just a second here. Nope, I can't. You love lunch with Leslie. You're so funny, Marcy. So what we're doing here is we're going to make basically a quinoa kind of turkey sausage mix up. And the reason that I really that I love this is because it is really great for picky eaters. Because what happens is that when you make a lot of vegetables in a meal, we're going to use all of these vegetables right here. Look at this beautiful plate of color. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? It's absolutely gorgeous. So we are going to use this entire plate of vegetables in this meal. And but see how small that I've cut them? Do you see how small that I've cut? I know, total rainbow there, right? So I have some zucchini, some red bell peppers, some carrots, some cabbage, and some parsley. And we're gonna mix that in with the quinoa and the sausage. And this is a one skillet meal. Picky eaters, when they are learning to eat new things, they typically don't like big bites of anything. So making it into these small little dices like this, really helps a picky eater get along with vegetables a lot better, especially things with strong taste like cabbage, bell peppers, things like that. But all of these flavors together in this medley with the turkey sausage makes for an amazing bite of food. And we're going to put some quinoa in there too. So this is a one skillet meal. I have my skillet on low right now, and I have a pound of turkey sausage in here. Now I'm double dueling my turkey sausage this time. I am not, this is just ground turkey right now, but I am actually not going to use this entire pound of turkey sausage in this meal. I'm going to use about a half of it. The rest of it I'm going to save for my breakfast this week, and I'm going to have turkey sausage with eggs because it's so good for you. You get tons of protein and you're fortified for the entire day. And typically I'll have a little sauerkraut with that as well. So this is turkey. So yes, this is, you could substitute with pork sausage, but I don't recommend pork. I know, it's so good, it's so good. So I have my skillet on a medium heat, so this will cook rather quickly. And we're gonna add some spices down into here. So I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic salt, just like this, just some dashes. There is really no measurement in there. You probably know how much salt and garlic salt that you like. That's probably about a teaspoon. We're gonna add some cayenne pepper for some heat, because your sausage should have a little heat on it. Should have a little bit of heat in it. So I'm gonna add just a couple of dashes of cayenne pepper. That's gonna give it some spice-a-rooney. Everybody needs some spice-a-rooney, right? And then we're gonna add some sage. Now, actually, I'm gonna take the top off the sage. We're gonna be quite liberal with the sage. This is really what's going to flavor, the turkey. Let's measure this so you guys know exactly how much to use. This is gonna flavor the turkey and make it taste like sausage and pork sausage and not turkey sausage. That's right, you all need some spice in your life, for sure. So we're gonna do a 1, 2, can you believe it? 3 teaspoons of dried sage. This is just a rubbed dried sage that I'm using. Can you see that? It's just a dried sage. I like dried sage better than, thank you. I like dried sage better than I like fresh sage for this particular recipe. I've tried both, and the dried sage is my favorite. You just mix all this up together. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt on top of that. Again, you want some flavors in there because turkey can be kind of bland. You don't want boring food. Nobody wants boring food, right? You don't want boring food, right? You guys are so far away. You're cooking with Splat. What? How wonderful. Don't you leave? I thought you leave tomorrow, don't you? I thought you were leaving. Go away, Marcy. Nuh-uh, you guys are both cooking with Splat at the same time. He's in the kitchen with me. I'm not cooking with him, but he's here. For those of you that are new on Facebook, I know that you don't follow me on Periscope probably, and if you do, you know about Splat. But Splat is my mascot in the kitchen. He is my kitchen helper. That's hilarious. He is my kitchen helper. We all love Splat here at Go To Kitchens. He is a very friendly little guy. He actually introduces most of my Periscope. And if you don't know, we're broadcasting live in 2 places. On Facebook, right here, and on Periscope, right over there. So you need a Splat. I usually give them away during the week. Sometimes I just do pop quizzes right in the middle of a broadcast, and I randomly give away those Splats. So you never know, you never know. All right, so our turkey sausage is cooking up. Once this is cooked, we're actually gonna remove it from this pan, but we're gonna keep all the drippings from it. And we are gonna use a cup of vegetable stock and a cup of quinoa, and we're gonna actually toast the quinoa first, and then we are gonna cook the quinoa, and then we're gonna add the vegetables. And in about 20 minutes after that, you're gonna have an amazing dish after you add the turkey sausage right back in there. So what's everybody doing today? What are you guys up to today? You can comment in Facebook, by the way, if you're live with me there. So what are you guys up to today? It's Saturday. I've been writing blog posts all day, and I'm going to go pick up my new car this afternoon. So I'm kind of excited. Yes, and Marcy, if you want to go vegan, obviously you just leave out the turkey sausage. So toasting the quinoa keeps you from having to rinse it. So it eliminates that step, and it just makes the quinoa cook a little bit faster. It opens the pores. I know, it opens the pores of the quinoa, and it just makes it cook a little bit faster. Batch cooking, making dinner tonight. I love it. I love it. All wonderful things. All wonderful things. That's awesome. Oh, you did, Meg. That's amazing. Wow, you're fast, Meg. We just made that yesterday. Did you go run and get the ingredients? Oh yeah, so you are getting ready for your trip. How exciting. I saw a picture of you guys packing. So yeah, the baba ganoush is so good. The recipe will be on the blog by tonight. So it will be up there tonight for you guys. And then actually there's going to be several blog posts, but you can see them all in the newsletter tomorrow. So that's great. Studying but wishing you were cooking this. How about you guys on Facebook? What's going on over there? You guys, you can type right into the comments. You can type your questions in there. If I don't get to them in this on Facebook, that's the beauty. I can answer them afterwards. So yes, this recipe is not anywhere. Is nowhere on my blog post. It is nowhere anywhere. So if you want this recipe, you have to watch these periscopes to get this particular recipe. So we're getting close here. It's in my head. It is. It's in my head. Not only is it in my head, this is something that I make routinely, so I don't really, this is my own recipe. I have totally made this recipe up. What am I cooking? I am cooking a turkey sausage quinoa with a medley of vegetables. All of these vegetables on this plate are going to go into this. How exciting! Thank you, Moira, for putting that information in there. I appreciate that. So if you guys aren't following me, you can follow me on Facebook at Leslie Nance or at Go2Kitchens on all social media, or you can follow me on Periscope at Go2Kitchens. If you share out to your followers, I certainly appreciate that. If you tweet it out, share it out, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. I was cooking and I thought, well, if I'm going to cook, I might as well just come on here and show you guys. What am I cooking? That's coming out on Facebook over there. I am actually cooking a turkey sausage. This is turkey sausage in here that I've made, and I am cooking that up. We're going to take this out of the skillet. I'm going to add, I'm going to toast up some quinoa. We're going to put a cup of vegetable stock in there, and then we're going to add some vegetables and let those steam out while the quinoa is cooking. So, and then we're going to add the turkey sausage back in, and bingo bongo, in one skillet, we're going to have an amazing, and I looked at one actually. We're having amazing, just one skillet dinner. So super excited, super healthy, full of protein from the turkey, from the quinoa, and then it's got tons of phytonutrients in it from the vegetables. So, and it's really great for picky eaters. The reason I titled the scope and the live broadcast like I did is because it's great for picky eaters, because I've cut them really, really small. Yes, it's so good, so good. Did somebody ask what kind of car I'm getting? I actually am driving right now. I am driving a beautiful little Lexus hybrid. So this has red peppers, zucchini, carrots, purple cabbage, and some parsley. And so, I'm driving a beautiful little Lexus hybrid right now, and it's a great little car, but I need something just a little bit bigger than this car. And so I'm actually buying a new Toyota RAV4. It's a very responsible car for me. For those of you that know me really well, this is a very responsible car for me. And I'm super excited about it because it has tons of room. I know, and the new ones are so cute. It is such a cute little car. So now we're a 2 Toyota family. So super excited, picking it up this afternoon. They had to wash it. It just come off the truck, so all that kind of stuff. I know. Oh my God, Karen, how do you know that? How do you know that all Coloradoans drive Subarus? That is hilarious. That is so funny. Thank you. Yeah, I'm super excited. I'm gonna miss my little hybrid Lexus, but that's okay. I'll put pictures on the VIP page so you guys can see it. Yeah, you visited twice. I know. It's true. When we moved here, I was like, does this whole state drive a Subaru? That's so funny. I know, but I wish it did. I would totally dig the whole Muppet thing. So Muppets in my Toyota, that would be awesome. All right, so we're going to put the turkey sausage actually in a bowl. And we're going to set it aside for right now. It's done. It's cooked. You don't need to get it super brown because it's going to cook a little bit more when you reheat this, or put it back into the skillet. So it's fully cooked, but you can get a little bit more brown if you just so desire. All right, so we have all these wonderful turkey bits down in this pan right now. I'm actually going to add a little bit of olive oil to this warm skillet, just about a tablespoon, and we're going to put a cup. I'm not very prepared today. We are going to put a cup of quinoa down in here. Look at the color of the plate. Why? Why am I looking at the color of the plate? So we're going to do about a half a cup of quinoa, and we're going to toast the quinoa up. Now, how you know quinoa is toasted is because it is going to pop a little bit like popcorn. It's going to give it a little bit of a popcorn like pop to it. And that is how you know that it is good and toasted. It will actually start to turn a little bit brown as well. You're just going to toast that over medium heat. This is going to keep you from having to soak it. This is going to have to keep you from, it's kind of like, think about making risotto, which I don't make, but think about making risotto. It's kind of the same principles. And I also do basmati rice this way. So you could make this with a basmati rice if you're not a huge quinoa fan, but you guys should try quinoa. It's so good for you. So good for you. Yeah, so you don't have to go through that process. You can actually just toast it right up. You do not have to soak it. You soak it to get those little husks off of it. Those are actually kind of bitter, but those little, I like red quinoa too. I only had just the golden here, but those little husks are really bitter. And so when you soak it, you're soaking those off of it. When you toast it, it actually kind of toasts them a little bit and takes some of the bitterness out. But those little bitter bits, anything that's food that's bitter like that is actually really good for you. So if you can preserve that and still get away with eating it, then it's best to do that. So toasting it really helps you do that. So it will get a little bit of a pop. You will actually see them maybe in camera just kind of pop out of the skillet a little bit, and that's what I'm looking for right now. And they're going to be flavored with the turkey sausage. Of course, we just cooked our turkey sausage in here. So we're going to get this amazing flavor from the quinoa and the turkey sausage melding together. And then, of course, the vegetables are going to go in on top of that. So easy, so easy. One skillet meal. You'll see here how quickly that we make it. All right, so those are getting a little bit of golden. I can see them popping in the skillet a little bit. So we are going to go ahead and add our cup of liquid. This is 1 cup of vegetable stock. This is my homemade vegetable stock. Bye, whoever is leaving, bye, see you later. And this skillet is pretty hot. So when I pour into the skillet, I'm actually going to pour into the base of my wood spoon. And this is going to do a couple of things. I'm going to go slow here. This is going to keep the liquid from splashing back up onto my hand, and it's going to help me control my pour a little bit. So that's going to go right in there. Just a little bit of liquid. And now we're going to put our veggies right on top of that. I'm missing my comments, I'm sorry. Well, you're welcome. Thank you. That's very sweet, Craig, for you to say that. It's nice to meet you, by the way. I see your post all the time, and I don't think that we've ever met in person. Maybe we have. I don't know. You're just talking amongst yourselves. Okay, that's fair. So I'm going to put everything in except for the parsley. So the parsley's sitting right over here. Now these little bits are so great. They are so great for picky eaters. Look at all that goodness. Oh my gosh. You guys, you're getting an amazing medley of nutrients in this, along with some great proteins. I gotta scoot my parsley over there. Along with some great proteins, and it's not hard to do. So I'm gonna just squish these up in here together. So simple. I'm gonna add a little salt and pepper to this. Add a little flavor. Quinoa can be kind of boring, I have to tell you, if you're not spicing it up. You could absolutely use cilantro. You know what? You could use any vegetables that you want. You could use any herbs that you want. Yeah, you could use any of those things. Absolutely, positively. I'm going to get to talk to you guys just in a second here. I'm going to move my spoon over to the side. I'm going to put a little pepper in here. All of my vegetables are organic. And I have to tell you, that is not looking like enough liquid to me, so I'm going to add a little bit of water. I just want there to be a little bit more liquid in there, just for a nice steaming effect. So I just added half a cup of water. You should actually have I'm going to turn it up just a little bit so it gets to a boil. Your vegetables should be just slightly swimming in that. So yes. Yeah, get creative with your seasonings, get creative with, I mean, that's the key to a healthy kitchen, in my opinion, is getting creative with what you're putting in the pot. What you're putting in the stove, what you're cooking makes a huge difference, to the variety of foods that you can get. If you don't like cabbage, don't use cabbage. If you like potatoes instead of, you know, some of the zucchini, use that. If you like broccoli, you can use that. Cauliflower, it doesn't matter. Whatever you like, you can do this. The trick to this, though, in my opinion, is I live with a very picky eater. I can actually get him to eat something like this because it's little tiny bites. And so, he can't recognize from one vegetable to the next what he's eating. So it's absolutely amazing way to get my picky eater, which is a almost 63-year-old male, to get him to eat fresh veggies like this and eat a rainbow of colors. So there's Gary McGall. Hi, Leslie's dad. How are you feeling, Dad? Yes, it is. I love that, Joey. Food is art. I love that. I love that. It's true. If they can't see you making it or see you, or define what it is, they usually aren't too picky about it. My favorite story with that is that, good, Dad. That's awesome. I'm glad you're feeling better. So my favorite story with that is that Robin hates basil. Who hates basil? Who could possibly hate basil? But Robin hates basil, right? So Robin hates basil. And so I make a spaghetti sauce that has basil in it, and it's so amazing. And I know, right? Who hates basil? Who does that? And so he actually loves the spaghetti sauce, and it has a ton of basil in it and garlic, which he doesn't like. I know, I love basil. It's one of my favorite flavors in all of the world. In fact, I'll probably batch cook that tomorrow and show you guys. Every time I make spaghetti sauce or make pasta sauce, this red sauce, I actually scope it so you guys can see it. So is the reason that you toasted the quinoa so it does not pop? No, actually, the reason I toasted it is because that way you do not have, thank you. That way you do not have to soak it. So a lot of people rinse or soak their quinoa, and so you don't have to do that. Hates green. That's lovely. You should start him on green beans, Janie. Small bits of green beans are actually really good for you, and usually most people can eat them. So green beans are a great starter green, and I would highly recommend that. So thanks, Craig. Thanks for saying that. Yours hates veggies. That's so bad. Oh my gosh, Robin actually loves veggies. He loves them, but there's some he just won't eat. And so to get a variety of things in his diet, I kind of have to fake him out. Oh my gosh, this smells so good already. Okay, so see how it's boiling? You see how we've got a nice boil in there? We are gonna actually go down now to a simmer and let that simmer. That's awesome, Lisa. Salad is not a vegetable. That's hilarious. I love it. I love it. Thank you guys for all of you being here on Facebook and Periscope. It's so much fun to have you in both places. We're doing pretty good for a Saturday afternoon scope. So, and I just saw Dr. Christine popped on. So, oh no, that's not Laura Clark. I was going to say, and there's Laura Clark TV. What are you guys doing here? Because I'm just chit-chatting. So this is going to be ready in a few minutes, in about 20 minutes. We're not going to stay that long. We are actually going to... Was she my busy mom? No, she is not my busy mom. No, my busy mom is actually, her name is Hayden, and I'll talk more about her tomorrow when you see the blog post. There'll be more information about her and how you can find her. So yeah, most everybody is letting me reveal. So actually yeah, it's going to be great. I'm excited about it. Hey, it's good to see you. Thanks for being here. So no, the reveal is going to happen tonight. And actually my medical oncologist, who is my reference, he is actually letting me reveal as well. So I'm excited about that. Super excited. And he's going to have links up and everything where you guys can find him. And I think that that's fabulous. So we talked at length about it. So I know it is very nice. He was the one I was a little skeptical about. In fact, I was reserving everybody's name because I didn't want to offend him somehow, or get him in trouble, which I'm not going to get him in trouble, but you know what I mean. I wanted to do what he thought was comfortable for him. So yes. All right, you guys, have an amazing afternoon. There will be finished photos of this. Thanks for being here. There will be finished photos of this on the VIP page on Facebook. So how do you get to the VIP page? All right, so the best way to get to the VIP page is to go to gotokitchens.com, sign up on the email. It's absolutely free. It says VIP access. You just give an email. You'll get a link back to you asking you to confirm your email address. Then you'll get a second, thank you, Janie, gotokitchens.com. That's right. You'll get a second email asking you, or giving you a free ebook, How to Fall in Love with Your Kitchen and Yourself. And then you will get a link to a private Facebook page. And then tomorrow you'll receive your first newsletter because they come out every other Sunday, and tomorrow's the Sunday. And there's Edison. Yeah, it's good to see you. Thanks for being here, Marcy. Enjoy your trip. I look forward to seeing you and Janie on Monday. I'm going to be like watching. Where are they? Where are they? When are they coming on? When are they coming on? You should text me and tell me before you come on so I can make sure and be there. So, I know, there he is, Janie, just for you. Edison's barking just for you. All right, you guys, have a great afternoon. I will probably be back tomorrow with a couple of cooking scopes. I'm making a, okay, awesome. I'll look for it. I'm making a couple of things tomorrow for batch cooking week, so I'll probably be back and show you my very simple recipes for those things as well. Bye, love you too. See you guys.